Ethan Feldman, your comedy minute. Go ahead, my friend.
This is something that I'm not like super proud of, but it's a pretty funny story in retrospect. So when I was in like, I think I was in like 10th or 11th grade. I think it happened the same year as the SAT story. I was, uh, listening to music. I'm walking to school. I was late to school when I was in high school, like almost every day
Okay.
because I lived really close to the school. But if I badged, they had badges for us. So if I badged it even a minute late, it would mark on my record that I was late.
Right.
I was late all the time. So I'm leaving the house, rushing because I'm late again, and and this is in like 11th grade. I have my headphones in, and I'm walking down the street in New York City. I'm about halfway between my house and school at this point, and I'm walking, and I stop, and all of a sudden I feel myself physically sinking into the sidewalk, like I don't know what's going on, and I'm not paying attention because I have my headphones and I'm just listening to music. I look down and I have stepped into a block of freshly paved cement. And there was a guy next to the thing scraping it and he starts screaming at me, "Hey, you crazy kid, you just messed up like my work here." I'm like, "Oh shit." I can't go home to deal with this because I'm already late to school again. I scream, "Oh, I'm sorry," and I just run off. I don't know what to do. I am banging on every single door of random restaurants on the block from my school, trying to figure out what I can do. Finally, this worker lets me into a restaurant. I don't want to show up to school with cement on my shoes, like cement shoes. Like, who does that? I'm gonna be made fun of. Like, there's no way I can. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm not letting that happen. So I go to the restaurant. This guy lets me in. I like took like paper towels. I'm like wiping all the cement off. I rinsed my shoes off in the sink. I dried it with paper towels. I got everything like all pretty much done. And I didn't get all of it off because I could feel throughout the day like my shoes got a little bit crunchy. There were still some little beads of cement
Still a little crunchy.
that it kind of like hardened on my shoes. But I didn't tell anybody at the school about it. Nobody knows. Nobody notices that my shoes are covered in cement because I got most of it off. School is fine. I'm walking home, and I'm walking home that day, and I I I see that same restaurant. But there's like a bunch of trucks parked in front of it, like workers' trucks. And I was just like, what happened here? That's so weird. So I walked up to one of the plumbers or whatever who was there and was like, and he was smoking a cigarette. And I was like, hey, what happened to this restaurant? And the guy just turns to me and goes, yeah, some motherfucker poured cement down their sinks and now their pipes all fucked up. And I was like, oh shit. And I just kind of like was like, oh, that sucks. And I just walked away slowly because I didn't, if that worker came out, he would have been like, that's the kid. Like I ended up shutting down a business for a day, basically.